Greetings, my scattered brothers and sisters in the Lord. Trust you know that the Lord is with you wherever you are scattered today, and especially on this Good Friday. Want to break our routine just a little bit as it is Good Friday, and want to focus on Jesus at the cross. And there's no doubt much we could remember, much we could ponder and reflect upon, but just one small point. So Jesus is crucified, he's hung on the cross, and Pilate, the governor who oversaw the execution and actually sentenced Jesus to execution, put a sign, a placard above Jesus' head on the cross. It read in three languages, "The King of the Jews." When the high priest saw this, they got their desired results, Jesus being crucified, but they were not too pleased with that placard above Jesus' head. And so they requested Pilate to change it so that it would say, "This man said he was King of the Jews." Pilate said, no, what he wrote, it was going to stay, "The King of the Jews." That's what I want to focus on just a bit. Pilate recognized, well, maybe he didn't fully recognize, he spoke more than he knew, but that Jesus is indeed the King of the Jews. In fact, he is the King of Kings, he is the Lord of Lords. It's to Jesus that every knee will bow down and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. And yet the Jewish leadership, the high priest, they did not want to acknowledge that. They simply wanted it said that Jesus claimed to be King of the Jews. They did not recognize Jesus as their king, even though those were the charges that got Jesus crucified that they were able to put together. So here's the question. Do we see Jesus as one who just makes claims like the high priest did? Or do we see Jesus as indeed king, as Pilate actually asserted without really realizing what he was saying? And it's really a pretty big question that we have to answer. Jesus is the king. Are we willing to acknowledge that? Or do we just say he claims to be king, but we don't recognize him as our king? This Good Friday, I hope, I pray that by the grace, the power of God, that we are able to fully recognize that Jesus is our king, not just one who claims to be king. And in recognizing that Jesus is our king, we serve him as such, that we honor him in all that we do. God bless. Have a great day. Give thanks for Jesus the King, who gave himself for us, that we might be part of his kingdom.